Hello and welcome everyone to our speaker coffee chats for our 17th annual Canadian Holistic Nutrition Conference. We are very excited. The topic this year is holistic nutrition, exploring the spectrum of wellness. We have two dates this year. We're in Calgary, Saturday, April 12th, and Toronto on May 10th. I'm Joanna Brown, your social media manager for the Canadian School of Natural Nutrition Alumni Association, which proudly supports this conference every year. We are very excited to have one of our Toronto speakers joining us today. Thank you, Andrea Donsky, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to chat with us today.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Now, your topic this year is perimenopause and menopause, working with clients from a data-driven perspective. Now, can you tell us a bit about why you are passionate about this topic?
Well, number one, I'm in it.
Yeah.
And also the fact that I just knew nothing about it. And having gone to nutrition school and being a nutritionist for so long, it's, over 20 years. For me, it's just helping others and especially other clinicians, real and healthcare providers really understand what to look for because unfortunately, a lot of us don't learn about perimenopause and menopause, whether it be in school or from our moms or grandmothers or friends, colleagues, doctors. So it's getting better, but unfortunately, there's still a lot to learn. So I'm excited because I'm a published menopause researcher now. I've had 4 studies published in the journal Menopause in December of 2024. So I'm excited to share our data and also to provide some insight into how practitioners can work with their clients when it comes to perimenopause and menopause.
I love it. And so true. We're hearing more about it, social media, for people in our lives. Like it felt like perimenopause, menopause wasn't talked about until the last couple of years. I know even for myself, I went for dinner the other night with my girlfriend. She's like, why did our mothers and grandmothers never tell us about this stuff, right? It's starting to become a topic. So it's great that we've got some, as you're saying, some data that we can actually support those conversations with. Now, with your presentation this year, what can we expect to learn from the presentation?
Well, I'm excited because I'm going to go through my research and I have a lot of new research that we still haven't presented publicly. So I'm going to be able to share a lot of our new research that's coming out, including the 4 that's already been published, but then also some other ones that have not been published yet and have not been really spoken about publicly. So I'm excited to share some data
Yeah,
and also
exciting.
educate, right? And just kind of go through definitions, educate what it is, and really share from a woman who's in menopause, share a perspective of what it's like being in this phase of life and then what they can look for. What are some signs they can look for? What are the symptoms of perimenopause and menopause? One of the abstracts that were published in the journal Menopause in December were the number of symptoms. So we now know there's 103 plus symptoms. That's very different than the 34 recognized that we hear about all the time. So what are those symptoms? What are some less common symptoms? That kind of information. So I'm excited to share all of that.
And even just simply having the conversation, like how great that this is a topic at our annual conference.
Oh,
Right?
so
So,
excited. Yeah.
yeah, so exciting. Now, in your presentation, I'm sure you'll be sharing maybe some tips, some strategies, some foods that we might be able to use for either ourselves if we're in this stage of our lives or with our clients. So, can we expect to learn some juicy tidbits or some functional tips we can take away with us?
Absolutely. Being a nutritionist for over 20 years, I'm definitely going to share what are some things they can look at from nutrition, lifestyle, supplements, and as well as the research that we talked about. So yes, yes, and yes.
Okay, wonderful, exciting. Now, we love to ask everyone who is coming to speak at our conferences, is there maybe a fun fact or a hidden talent about yourself that maybe people don't know about?
Well, not so much a hidden talent, but I would say, and I don't even know if this is a fun fact, but I love to travel. I love to go out into different countries, different places, meet different people. So I would say traveling is one of my passions, absolutely. And photography. I do love to take
Hmm,
pictures.
okay, very nice. Thank you again so much for sharing your story. We cannot wait to see your presentation this year. If you have not got your conference tickets yet, please find them at csnalumni.org under the conference tab. Whether you attend in Calgary or Toronto, your ticket will include the speaker recording from both cities. So if you're in Calgary, do not worry. You will not miss Andrea's talk. You'll get it in the recording. The conference is open to all wellness practitioners, students, and the public. So you want to get your early bird tickets now. And again, thank you, Andrea, once again for taking your time to come and chat with us today. I really look forward to hearing your talk and seeing you in Toronto.
Thank you. And thank you for having me. And I just want to add that, having hosted this event for 5 years, There's nothing like it. And I'm sure as you know, Joanna, like it is such a great environment. The speakers are always amazing. You walk away with so much information. You are going to be so happy that you attended. You can network, you can chat with other like-minded practitioners. So go buy your tickets. You will not want to miss it. And especially this year, so many good speakers, like amazing,
I
right?
know
So
the
like I'm
lineup is
excited just
fun.
to go and learn from the other speakers who are there.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, the lineup is very exciting. It's going to be a packed day with your colleagues. The energy is always so great. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing your presentation. I look forward to seeing everybody there at this year's conference. Thanks so much
Great.
again for joining me today.
Thank you.